Sari, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, so talk to me about your weekend.
Well, this weekend, my roomie had a big problem. She was robbed in the street, so it was like a big deal.
Okay, so you're telling me that your roommate was robbed in the street and it was a big deal. Could you tell me a little bit more about why was it a big deal?
It was a big deal because I was going to the movies. I think it was Friday night, and I was with a guy, and we were like literally hanging on. And then she called me like crying a lot and saying me, I am in a cell phone cabin calling you because I lost my phone. Someone robbed me. I'm not pretty sure how they robbed her at that moment, but it was like very weird because she was like she couldn't articulate what she was speaking. I only tell her like, where are you? Where are you? I'm coming.
Okay, so you're telling me that you were having a good time with a boy, and all of a sudden someone calls at you, and it was your girlfriend telling you that she has been robbed, and it made you feel like a little bit surprised because she couldn't speak. Yeah.
I thought that something really, really, really bad happened to her because what was in my mind that I was hanging to the movies and she was hanging with her uni friends from Udla. So it was weird, like, why you have been robbed because you were with your friends. What happened? Why they leave you?
Okay, so it's like you really don't know what happened, and you're trying to ask her, and she told you about that?
Well, at that moment, the only thing I could do was like telling her, call someone, a police, I don't know, or try to come home, or tell me where is the street. I'm not used to Quito streets because I'm really, really bad with the names. But the guy with I was he could help me.
Okay, so you tried to do your best when she called you, but after that, what did you do? Did you went to see her?
Well, she called me, and half an hour later, I was with her. She was like in a zombie conscious state because she was like, well, I was being robbed. I don't know what I'm doing, and I really thought she was drugged.
Okay, so when you went to see her, she was like in a zombie state because of what had happened, and you thought that perhaps she had been drugged?
Yeah, I told to my friend, we need to take her to the hospital because maybe she has something, I don't know, scopolamine or something.
Okay.
But I don't know, the cabin woman that helped her told me that she was robbed inside the taxi, so it was more weird. Then I was like struggling on my mind, like, do I need to take her to a pharmacy and she needs to drink the pill because I don't know what happened. And it was like weird to ask her, have you been, I don't know, abused?
Okay, so it seems that when this happened, it was like a mixture of feelings for you because you didn't know what to do, and you didn't know what exactly had happened to her, and also she couldn't tell you what happened because of this zombie state that you mentioned. Okay, so after that, did she told you? Did she talk to you about what happened?
I remember taking her to Juan Valdez and giving her like something very sweet and coffee. Then it was like 7 p.m. and we took her to this clinic that was really, really near to this Juan Valdez. And the paramedics told us, no, it's only the I don't know, this PTSD thing.
Okay, so she was really scared, and because of that she couldn't like function. Okay, so after this shock, what did you do with your girlfriend? Were you stay alone with her?
Yeah, I canceled my date and I was at home. I made her a soup. Then I called her mom and dad. And what was weird, it was like in that week, 2 days before, their parents had this business in another city and they were robbed. So it was like very weird. Why they robbed them and now she is robbed? So it was, maybe that's the reason she was in that zombie state, because she was very surprised. I don't really know.
So you're trying to connect the fact that her her parents have already been stolen, and then she was robbed in the taxi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I really want to focus on your relationship with your friend. This episode, how did it make you feel?
You know, she's my best friend, one of
Mhm.
my best friends. So that's why we lived together for
Okay.
almost like a year. And I consider her like my sister. I am a
Mhm.
single. I mean, I don't have brothers and sisters, so my friends for me are really important. So
Mhm.
this episode really, really hurt me and scared me because I thought that she will probably die or maybe she was abused, and what I could do, because if she was abused that will kill me in life, because maybe I don't know, things will come to my head like why you don't protect her. Like
Okay.
I feel very protected with her.
Mhm. Okay. So it seems that you are really close together, and because of that, you were really worried of what could happen to her. But do you think that you are the one that protects her from everything that happens, or just in this case?
Maybe not all the time, because I am like very individual also,
Mm-hmm.
and we study in different universities. She used to start med here, but she
Mhm.
failed and she moved out.
Okay.
But I think like I see her like a baby, because I know her like a lot, like more for almost 8 years, and she has
Mhm.
suffered a lot of things, emotionally and physically. So maybe that's the reason.
Okay. So because of everything she went through during her life, you see her like she's a little baby, and perhaps that she needs to be protected, and that you're there to make sure that nothing happens to her. Um, has she been in risk in any other time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you tell me a little bit?
Once when we were younger, I think she was 21 and I was 20.
Okay.
We were in our like first year of college here. She
Mhm.
studied med and I psychology. She went to this disco here that was in Paseo San Francisco. She met a group of guys. She was a friend of them for the night, and some of them they give, I don't know if she was drunk or something, but
Mhm.
they go to an after party, and what I got a resume was that she slept with these guys, with two of them. Technically, it was abuse because she didn't remember nothing. But since that incident, I told her, you know, you need to go to a psychologist because I'm your friend. I'm studying this, and I really know that it's affecting you because she failed almost all the classes.
Mhm.
That's why she
Okay.
can't go to another uni.
Okay. Okay, so because of everything that she suffered, you are always worried about her, and you recommended her to visit a psychologist because of this. So has it ever been like too much for you to handle what is going on with her, or do you feel that it's a lot of pressure, perhaps?
Pressure not. I feel really good around her,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel happy when she told me like I finished my treatment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay.
Okay.
But having this incident of the cell phone rob, it took me like 3 years back. You know, when we were younger and she was almost abused, and I was like, no shit, I can know.
Okay. So this made you remember what had happened 3 years ago. Talk to me a little bit more about how do you do your things? Like, are you a really individualistic person that you mentioned before? How do you protect yourself? Because I'm assuming that you don't live here. You're not from Quito.
Yeah, I live alone since I'm like 17, 18.
Okay.
Since I graduated from high school, I lived in Europe and then here. Yeah, I think I'm very individual.
Okay. So how do you protect yourself from all of these things?
I am not yeah, I am a very extrovert person. I party, I have a lot of friends, not only from uni, from every part. But I'm like, I try to be serious, you know? Like, I'm not that funny with everyone. I try to be calm. Also, when I party, I'm very aware of what I'm doing. I don't try to like be drunk because I know from experiences from friends and things I read. But it's really dangerous to be around. If you're a girl, it's very dangerous.
Okay. it seems that you're the type of person that is always in control of what you're doing and is always aware of your surroundings and of the risks and something like that. But now that your friend is so vulnerable, you try to be as close to her as you can, so the thing that happened 3 years ago won't happen again. Yeah. So you're telling me that it's not something that is pressuring you. Okay.
3 years before, I think it might.
Okay.
It was like a big deal. It was like a top secret. We only knew like 3 persons, and then we like closed the chapter, until this weekend that I was like thinking, do I need to take her to a therapy session? Do I need to help her, or she is okay? Because I call her like today, for example, I call her like once to say, hey, do you wake up? How are you feeling? Oh, I'm okay. Nothing happened.
Okay, so I think that we have a lot of things to work on, but my biggest concern is to work on what is your part in your relationship with your friend and how can it be better, that it won't affect you, but it will also be better for the house that you're living with your friend. Okay, so perhaps in next session we can talk a little bit more about this. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.